Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Thursday's advanced class. I just was waiting a little bit for that little son to be there. Not surprised there. Yes, I see you guys comments there for Rigi. Not surprised he must be. I believe that was the last time I checked, guys. We've been seeing couple of Merry Christmas. Guys, have you been taking a look at Rose Dot, Soul Cake, near FTM? Well, let's just leave that FTM. I don't know, just right here. Not quite in the middle here. OP, guys, we've been pumping. Mornings, Frank. Mornings. Good morning. So let's see. We are hitting. There you go. Look at that. Maroyo, right? Number 46, nice, coming up. Hey, look at that. Major Pain, number 4. That is nice. Yeah, nice movement on OP. Yes, we were waiting on OP. So there we go. No, I cannot participate. Even though if everybody could participate, I believe RC2 would have been number 1. Then number 2, I'll say 30 could be number 2. And then I'll say I could be number 3. Then Crypto Trades number 4. And like that, I mean, in the team. I think we are a couple of the more participants in the in the server. So here we go. Speaking about the king, RC2, welcome, brother. So let's get started, guys, by shouting you out. We are 32, so I believe it is important to keep track on all the support that you guys give us. So let me please give you a personal shout out here, 1-to-1, guys. So AR for Chain, welcome, brother, and great to have you here. Crypto Bori, what is up? Haven't seen you, so welcome. Stanley, what is up, Stanley? Haven't seen you, so welcome. Venkatesh, I believe so. So welcome, brother. Is Isaiah, what is up? Long time no see. Welcome back, brother. Maroyo, what is up, brother? Great to have you here. Aaron, what is up, brother? King Posha, what is up, brother? And welcome back. T-Bone, what's up, brother? Welcome back. Little Fish, what is up, brother? And welcome back. Conkels, what is up? Welcome back. Major Pain, what's up, brother? Nice to have you here. Tesla Pilot, what's up, brother? Welcome back. Dr. Shatter, what's up, brother? Haven't seen you. I believe I've seen you a couple of times before. I believe it's on the live chat. I don't know if you is this your first class or not. Let me know right here on the side chat. CTS Rhythm, what is up, brother? Welcome back. Frank, welcome back. Mark KJ, what's up? Float Wood. What's up, brother? Welcome. Haven't seen you, so welcome. J-Bo Official. What's up? Yeah, welcome, brother. Great to have you here. JC Trades. What is up, brother? Big Bulliver. What is up? Love that name. I have seen you before, so welcome back, brother. MKHK. Welcome, Spicy Kim. As always, a pleasure. One way, Mr. Number 3, right? One way, number 3 on the whole listing there. Shout out to you, brother, and welcome back. Mega Fast Car, what's up? Gracie, what's up? Daggett, what's up, brother? Welcome back. Bewit, what's up? Maurice, hey Maurice, what's up? Welcome back. I do remember you. So Nightwear, what's up? M&J, welcome back. Goshen, welcome back. And guys, thank you so much for being part of this class every day, bringing you the best of what we got on technical analysis. So yo, I took my last profit today from Pyth. Nice. Major Pain, that is great. Love it. I always like, guys, when you are making money. That is amazing. At the end of it all, we are here to make money, aren't we? So yeah, seeing that is like Team CP taking it all for ourselves. Nice. There is a bullish breakout from fallen wedge pattern on 4-hour Pyth. Let's take a look at Pyth, shall we? So Aaron, what's up, brother? Let's see that. Dollar bills, absolutely. Yes, please. Yes. When Lambo, guys, when Lambo. When you get yours, send me one. I'm here for the tech, of course. Absolutely. Respectable, very respectable there, Maurice. And if you can make $1 or $2 in the meantime, that also makes it for a great weekend, isn't it? Love it, brother. All right, so let's move into the charts and see what we got here. I have limited space, so I'll be a little bit slow on changing those from one to another. So be patient here, please. Stick with me. All right, let's get started with the Merry Christmas. What we got here, look at that. At the top left, we have Rose.AXL. In fact, AXL, I believe, start pumping at 9 a.m. my time. It was, is it right now? It's 11:18, so 2 hours ago, something like that. BNB, guys, BNB. Remember that yesterday we were talking about BNB, and also in the Piper Academy, I was saying that BNB is doing, or Binance is doing things correctly. And if they keep approaching the problems with what they need to do, despite being a little bit of a little bit hard on the first hand, if they keep doing things right, it's gonna be reflected on that confidence of their users, right? Also, I did mention I am only loyal to what, guys? If you remember, let me know. What am I loyal to, right? Your money, exactly. And you guys, of course. MJ, you're gonna get me in trouble one way. You're gonna get me in trouble. Yes, absolutely. That's my first loyalty, right? And then there's only one breaking point there. When MJ is spending my money, I'm just loyal to MJ, right? She's like at the top of that pyramid, right? And then my money. And then, I mean, it's goes like, all right, MJ, Chart Prime community, my money, right? And then the rest of everything else, right? Well, some things God without saying, absolutely. You are saving me here, brother. Nice, love it. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. But I mean, I need to be honest. She is amazing woman, especially when organization and also spending. She is very, I mean, I have no complaints whatsoever. She is very organized. She thinks through what she's gonna be making an expense. I mean, if I could have wish for a woman, that's her. So yeah, shout out to MJ. Hopefully, well, she's not here, but she's gonna be listening at the record session. So yeah, by the way, guys, I am recording this one. So today, it's the day when I upload all of the videos. You'll see that yesterday I did not upload the videos. That is because yesterday we had a meeting and we're gonna be reorganizing the channels. So do expect a little bit of new organization on your Chart Prime channels right here to your, well, this is my right? So to your right, you're gonna be seeing a couple of channels, new structure. So we're gonna be moving, like, for example, pre-recorded classes under the settings and strategies, and a little bit more kind of like easy to find channels and education. So we are always behind trying to provide you guys with the best possible and easiest way possible to education and also to success, and that's why we keep improving. So just waiting for Cryptis to finalize that new organization. He already has gone through the majority of the changes, so it's up to me now to keep updating. That's why you saw yesterday me disappearing or ghosting on my promise of uploading those videos. That is because we had a new arrangement, a new organization there. But I got them ready to go. I'm gonna be editing this one and then uploading the rest. So guys, and shout out to Chicago. Love the city of the winds. All right, we appreciate all that the effort Chart Prime does to keep advancing. Thank you for that one way. Thank you so much, brother, seeing you there. So, all right, guys, we have online, we have Pyth, and what else, guys, you want me to take a look at? Because right now, also, we promised that today on Advanced Class, we're going to be taking a look at what I call the squeeze of the ribbons, right? Where is my take and my advanced point of view of the multi-time frame dynamic reactor, all right? So I'm going to be showing you a little bit there. Apple, yes, one way. I know you love Apple. I love it too. So let's also give it a shot there. All right. My chair is very squeaky, so I'll try to also get rid of that. SHDW maybe. Yeah, absolutely. Hey Mario, maybe what? Let me know. What? RNDR. Yes. Sorry, I skipped that. All right. Let's keep track of that, guys. Help me out not to drift out of the way. We're going to be taking a look at Pyth, Apple, RNDR, and SHDW. And I'm also going to go over a couple of possible entries that I have on my side there that we were looking at yesterday, all right? Just so we keep track of that, because we could be having a very very nice Christmas. So again, guys, not financial advice, all right, not financial advice. And the next thing it is that if you already have seen something pumping, again, not financial advice, but do not chase after the prices. Just wait for some good positioning to re-enter or to keep mounting or jumping to that a continuation of the trend, all right? Many of these coins, I believe it's gonna be a limited altcoin season. In the meantime, we get through Christmas and then the halving event of Bitcoin. We are keeping track on the ETF news. All right, so be careful. I am preparing on Bitcoin. I did already a DCA entry, and also we're gonna be taking a look at that. So, guys, help me out on the previous order. So I don't skip your trade or your analysis, and also we're gonna try to stick to that so we can move faster. All right, too much talk. Let's take a little bit more action here. So let's get started with WOO. All right, I'm gonna start with WOO. Why? Because we were analyzing this one. We had a couple of alerts, and we have a little bit of a drift of what we were expecting. All right, so let's see what happened here, and then we're gonna be moving to Pyth, Apple, Render, and SHDW. All right. So what we have here, remember that I was looking at this possible scenario, all right? And it seems like we're playing on this other possible scenario. In fact, this is almost copycat, like almost there. Look at that. Let me show you that pattern, all right? I was slightly off of my calculation. That is fine, guys. That's why we're waiting on looking for that break, or yeah, that break of the ribbon or that flip of the ribbon. And also we see whether we are above or below that zero line, all right? Let's do a little quick recap here. So we had this alerting here, and also we were looking at this other support. All right, as you can see, we were breaking through, going through that support zone, going for the retest, beautiful retest on that flip of the ribbon, moving up. And then remember that I was looking at this possible movement all the way here. All right, I'm not longer on that long. All right, my long entry was somewhere around here. All right, so, oh, sorry for that. And then going up, doing that little U, and I was very, very excited, guys. That's why I always move my stop to entry just like I did in here, all right? Remember that for me, it was TP number 1, right as we took this section here, TP number 2, and trailing it, all right? I did add to my position at this section here, and I was trailing the rest of it. What happened? We went below my entry point, took me out already in my new position. That is fine. I lost nothing there, and then I'm planning to re-enter. All right. So have I entered? Not quite there yet. I was very tempted today in the morning, but I didn't. Let me show you guys why. So first of all, let's see that we were expecting this. What happened? And this is very, very close. Let's grab those shadow candles in here, right? This is it. I'm gonna be going for this one to this one. All right. And I'm gonna be placing it somewhere around here. And of course, I need to scale it, all right? So let's scale this one up in here, and look at that. Almost perfect, all right? Taking a look at this top and taking a look at this bottom, look at that. There's almost perfection there. We are at the dynamic reactor. I'm not saying that we are gonna be breaking through at this point. I believe so, but it's not there yet. Can you guys tell me why? What would I be looking for at this point? Let me know. FOR, exactly. 4, exactly, guys. Yes. So I'm looking for that. I mean, we already have had the flip of the ribbon, right? The flip of the ribbon, it's here. I have a bullish divergence. I have a reversal, and I have a blue dot there, all right? In this case, it's not quite a flip of the ribbon, but it's something also very, very important. But guys, you are correct. You are correct, the flip of the ribbon, right? What I'm looking for, it is the breakthrough through that zero line, right? Just like that. Look at that, we're having almost the same pattern here, right? We have this high, this little reversal, and then going up for a breakout, all right? This high, this little reversal, then we're going for the breakout, all right? So that is the only thing that it is holding me to enter for a long. I could be entering for a late entry somewhere around, let's watch it. Let's do a box somewhere around this section, all right? I'm still within the vicinity of that entry point because I have my preview zone in here. And guys, remember, if you were here when I explained the fair value gap, you'll see that this could be a value gap and we could be going for the 50%. Also, change of character and break of structure. A little tip there for you guys. So just so you keep an eye on that. Hey, Bindes, what's up, brother? Long time no see. Welcome back. And also having, what is up, brother? Welcome back, brother. And I believe we have a one-on-one, don't we? So shout out for that. Shout out for that. All right, let's see what else we got in here. So I'm waiting for that breakthrough and a possible Merry Christmas. What's going to happen? That's for plan A, all right? As always, since we are not perfect and we know that and we embrace our imperfection, all right, let's plan for a plan B, all right? What is plan B? Well, for me, it's going to be, and I don't know why I don't see my drawing pane. Here we go, I got it. So what happens if I flip back down? Look at where am I gonna be getting to, all right? Well, you'll see, well, buddy, you draw this yourself. How could I know? Well, very easy. Look at that, turn on your support and resistances, and you'll see that we have a cluster of support somewhere, maybe not right here, but maybe somewhere around here, all right? So just be prepared to be a little bit flexible on where we could be entering here, all right? Then what is next in here? Let's take a look at our, for example, prime trend assistance, right? Our prime trend assistance is this little green ribbon, all right? So what I'm looking for at this point, it's going to be a movement like this one and then a reversal like that, all right? A movement like that one and a reversal like that, all right? I wanted to see it as support with a little absorption zone at the bottom, and depending where I have that bounce, I could be looking either a fake out. Let me show you how the fake out looks like, all right? Let's go and watch a fake out. All right, this is a fake out. You see how we broke the dynamic reactor? All right, we were below, oh, well, not there. Yeah, right here, below the zero line, right? And then a break back above. So we did not make it all the way down, all right? We just need to be a little bit careful with that kind of fake outs because we're gonna be seeing them as we are now turning mostly bullish everywhere, all right? Where Sol is going 92.2, 94.4. What is your prediction for chain? Let me know. And then we also can take a look at that. All right. Based on that, I'm going to be careful not to act too early here. At this point, I need to start moving with caution. Remember that we have already talked about this, right? This section when we are seeing macro ranges, right? As we start shifting from the bearish trend, all right, for all of the previous years to a bullish or more neutral years upcoming, all right? So be careful because we already have seen a couple of movements playing out, all right? So, and we're going to be having a ton, like for example, like this, where you see a bunch of divergences, but we keep moving up, all right? Because we are turning bullish. So at 94 on BitGet, nice. Holy Jesus. All right, then if I break below and I'm breaking back above and I close above, that will be a fake out, and that's where I'm gonna be holding my long that I'm gonna be trying to get in this section, all right? So let's add that little note here. And for plan B, all right, for plan B, oh, that's plan N. Here we go, plan B, possible long entry as for a possible fake out, all right? I'm gonna be reanalyzing that, all right? So that's gonna be somewhere around here, all right? And we're ready to go, all right? So guys, we've been talking about this, so we are right there just waiting for one more confirmation. I'd rather wait for that confirmation than be taken by surprise. Remember, we have the head and shoulders lines playing out here, and it's been I'm waiting for a breakout, maybe a retest, and off we go. All right, so, woo, USDT. Questions there, guys? Any questions? Again, this is the 1 hour chart, by the way, 1 hour charts. I enter at 0.5 retracement. Oh, nice. All right, 0.5 retracement. I don't see it. Oh, but you're looking at, all right, what are you talking about? You're talking about the Fibonacci levels? Oh, got it. All right, so what is your Fibonacci retracements looking like? What is your 50%? Are you talking about this bottom and this top, and then looking at that 50% retracement, which it's very close to this one? Perfect. All right, let's just take a look at that just for the new members. All right, let's go for a FIB retracement. I'm gonna be grabbing the bottom and the top. Here we go. Look at that. This is a golden pocket. All right. And as you can see, depending on how exact we are here, we could be having just a slightly better or worse entry right there. All right, so that's good enough, right? Exactly 0.34 or a point, where is it? Here we go, 0.38 I got. So as you can see, right at the edge of that golden pocket, very nice retracement of that FIBS. Nice, nice. So love it there, Aaron. Very nice, brother. Very nice. There you go. So just remember, stay safe, right? Remember, and by the way, guys, let me ask you a question, especially for the veterans. Key of winning. We know what is the key of winning. Guys, what is the key of winning? And hey, Mitch, what's up, brother? Long time no seen. Welcome back. Do not lose. Exactly, guys. You are the best. Yes. Also, I mean, Pat Gonsi. Yes, that is a part of not losing. Remember, not losing is one of the fun things that we do around here, but the key of winning is not losing. But there is a little bit more of what the eye can see, which is still waiting for the t-shirt. Yes, yeah, I haven't, you know what, I have so many things on my to-do list that I haven't seen that. Yeah, and that is a great, I mean, that is a great take on that. I think I'm gonna be producing some and sending you guys a couple of those. We could be doing even a giveaway. Right now I'm back at Cosmo, just so you know. So after Christmas, on January, I'm gonna be going back to my hometown and I'm gonna be making those t-shirts. In fact, I'll try to get them done remotely from here. So when I get on January on my hometown, I'll be ready to maybe start doing some giveaways and sending them internationally. That'll be great, I believe so. All right, so limited t-shirt edition. That'll be great. All right, so let's take a look at what we got up next in here. Aaron, brother, great call, by the way. And not losing, guys, that is, what is it behind not losing? Remember, not losing is, and guys, please help me out. Also, if you are a new member and you want to give it a shot, please do, right? So it's entering for a long at crazy support, entering for a short at crazy resistance. Use your confirmations. Use a stop loss, all right? Use a stop loss. What else do we got online? Move your stop at breaking even as soon as possible. Early profits, all right? And TP1, 2, and trailing. So who is good break for crypto in USA? Oh, who? Maybe what is a good broker for crypto in the USA? Oh, I don't know, brother. I'll leave that question open. Yes, exactly, Aaron. I mean, not financial advice, all right? Not financial advice, but that's what I do. I mean, even I'm not in the States, I'm on Mexico, I still use VPN. And also I try to stay away of KYC. By the way, trying to stay away of KYC, not an advice, not financial advice, all right? You should always comply with your country's rules, right? Even if they're not fair, all right? I'm just saying that for the record, guys. KYC will get you banned from their exchange over time. Yep. All right. Oh, exactly, little fish. Always, right? Always. At the end of it all, guys, remember, not political advice, but in a democracy, guys, you and I have the power in our hands. We just need to exercise it through the vote and also through sending some letters to our representative. All right, so in my case, I've been taking things seriously, and it feels weird when you start becoming an activist. All right, I'm not saying go break stuff, no, all right? I'm just saying proper activism, all right? Make yourself notice on your representative, send them letters, maybe do a quick little TikTok. Hey, buddy, you know what? I send you a letter. I do stand for this and this and that, and I would like you to represent me as your job, right? On the higher steps on politics. So, guys, make that pressure to your politicians because remember they are your employees, they represent you in majority of people. So the only way that they can, I mean, let's make their job easy, right? They're getting paid fairly well, so let's make that count, right? And make them easy for them. Let's let them know what we think, always in a polite way, right? Remember, violence and swearing doesn't get you anywhere, right? And I do stand with that, right? I mean, first we need to go through the civilized way because that is the way it's meant to be. So yeah, better off buying. I'm not gonna read that, buddy. I'm not gonna read that, but that is hilarious, Aaron. Depends on the freedom seat. Yes, I do believe so. But I mean, you can start earning territory, guys. Too much stock, right? Too much stock. Let's go into action. I promised Pith, and it's already almost all the way down there. So let's go to Pith. Pyth, sorry. I still calling it Pith. Let's go to Pythy here. Remember, we are looking at Pyth at either 1 hour or 15 minutes. So we are making a bull flagging here from the get-go. It's not there confirmed. It's not confirmed there, but I do see the characteristics. So a little bit of a flex pull. I'll call it from here to here. I don't like too much these two candles. They kind of like to break the structure, but at the same time it just give you a better picture, right? So that's what I'm seeing. Very important. What am I starting to have here? What is that green green line there, guys? Wireless hole punch. Yeah, all right, right. I'm also not gonna be standing with it, but that's hilarious. I mean, I'm not in the way of punching anyone. Love you guys so much. For real. Guys, you are the best. Train assistants deboned. More kudos for you. Extra kudos for you, brother. Yes, that is train assistants. It's telling me that since here, I'm having a pressure, a bullish pressure to start changing trends. All right. And I can see that. Look at that. Going into a higher prime score. All right, I'm breaking through that dynamic reactor. I already am above my zero line, and as long as I can still be above that zero line on my oscillator, I could be punching up through some resistances here. All right, we've been trading Pith for a little bit while, right? You can see the previous two trades and the last one that I did not draw it, therefore I did not place it, although we did have that alert right there, guys. All right, remember that alert? And look at that, our previous prediction, breakthrough, retest, and then going for the support. What happened? As always, I don't know why, but that timing was slightly after. Look at that breakthrough and then going for that support there. Still making that pushing forward to the upside. So why? Because we are above that zero line, right? We are changing our prime score, and now we should be getting ready, not financial advice, for a possible movement. All right, look at what am I looking for at this point, guys. Let me know. What am I looking there, guys? What am I looking there? Exactly, there you go, guys. By the way, guys, for the new members, if you are not writing, you should. Doesn't matter if you have the answer or not. I don't really care about if there's correct or incorrect answers because there are never incorrect answers, right? I am interested, guys, on you getting a little bit of that free things that we're giving away. Remember that the more that you participate, you are earning points. And when you get to certain levels, you can exchange those points with something like TradingView coins that maybe could be helping you up to pay for the next plan or maybe an upgraded plan. All right, so exactly, participation, that is what I'm looking for, guys. So just give it a shot, participate. Remember that if you like TA and bad jokes, you are in the correct spot right here. I'm practicing for my stand-up show there. By the way, another bad joke. One way, what is it? Reading you. Good to know. Perfect. So guys, also if you want to know your level, just do backslash rank, and you're gonna be getting a replay from the TNA and dad jokes. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Let's do that. All right. Iron number 24, level 14. Nice, brother. Very nice. All right. Moving to the next one. Guys, let me wrap it up. All right. Because I did not set a couple of alerts. I'm missing on that. I'm going to be looking at this section here. So let me, yeah, this one is already gone. So let's just remove everything here. Perfect. Let's draw a possible flag in here. All right. And I'm going to be adding to those alerts. All right. First, I'm going to be adding an alert here, and I'm going to be adding, again, these alerts are meant to be ringing a little bit early. All right. I'm going to be adding those alerts in order for me to see what I'm going to be breaking at this point. I believe we're going to be turning bullish. Why? Because we are good and strong moving here, right? We are all the way up here. Yes, we're an overbought. Yes, we are on top of that, but we haven't had that very sharp change of direction that we've seen before. All right. The worst case scenario will be a dead cat bounce like in here. All right. Maybe a further movement and a dead cat bounce. That would have been the worst case scenario, in which that dead cat bounce will tell us on advance that we could be breaking through that zero line and basically giving us a heads up for a little short in there. I would not be, and this is not financial advice, again, I would not be shorting. Come on, I just, here we go. I'm just, sorry for that. Just doing stuff in here that I shouldn't. Here we go, perfect. I would not be too into shorting Pyth, or yeah, Pyth at this point, because we are seeing that beautiful movement to the upside. Again, look at that trend line that we've been also following. So look at that confluence. Let's also add some automated confluence in here. Let's take a look at where we have our possible swing entries. And guys, what am I looking at here? What is this? Just a little recap from previous classes. Ascending triangle. Brother, El Toro Loco. Brother, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see El Toro Loco what he's looking. Well, I kind of like be calling for this one. So I would say, I don't know, most kind of like a symmetrical triangle, I would say. But yeah, I like your take on that one. So that is a very nice one. I got out at, what is it, 0.36. Nice measure pain, pretty asymmetrical. Yep, let's see. On 4H, there is a failing wedge. 4H? For falling wedge. I don't quite see it. Or are you talking about maybe this whole thing here? That one? Oh, Dynamic Pro. Oh, let's do it. You are correct. Brother Mario, you should be taking my place today, because I'm supposed to be here teaching you about using the indicators, and you are nailing it. Nice. Shout out for you, brother. Shout out for you. Let me see. I don't know why I don't get it here. It's turned off. All right. So wrap channel triangles. Let's do it. You had a medium, right? Watch medium style on buffer. Perfect. Let's see. What is the difference between between smart target and momentum move on Dynamic Pro? I'm not 100% following there, Chuck. Please explain me a little bit better, and I'll be able to answer that. On style, wick, buffer. I see. Let's not use wrap, and let's see. Let's just wait for that. And we got it right here, right? Beautiful. Yes, I see it. I see it. It's a breakout and Dynamics Pro. You're talking about, let's see. You're talking about these ones, right? So smart target and momentum move, right? Measured moved, right? All right, let's see something here. I don't want to close this one. Let me move into another one that have a little bit better. You know what? Let's do the next one, and I explain that on the next one. Guys, which one is the next one? Is it Apple, right? Perfect. Thank you for that. So breakout, retest possible. Retest, look at where we have also that line. So that's why we also have this trend line to measure that movement. And remember, if we start breaking that trend line, we head switching there. All right, so just be careful on that. Still looking bullish on the 15 minutes for me. So yeah, Apple. Here we go. Remember my preferred time frame. What, I don't have it marked. There we go. It is the 4 hour. Look at that beautiful analysis that we got going on there. Didn't we call on Apple? Let me know. Yes, little fish, thank you for that. 4 hour is my preferred time frame. So 15 minutes, I'm not that accurate. Although you've been seeing on PITH that we've been nailing a couple of very nice trades, all right? Although I do, based on my own mathematical archives, I am more profitable the 4 hour. But yeah, what is it, Gimposo? We have a beautiful bridge there. Market dynamics. Thanks for that, Chuck. Sorry, thanks for that post. And Chuck, I'm gonna be answering that in this one. So let me see if I can turn on. Perfect. I can turn it off. All right. Let's see what I got here. So we are going to be, or I'm going to be showing you. Let me just turn off for a second here. Here we go. All of this. All right. Perfect. What is a measured move? All right. Usually on technical analysis, we measure the base, like for example, of this triangle. All right. And either on the breakouts, I like to measure from, not from the breakout, but for the top of the possible breakout, all right, all the way down here. But it's been taught that you should be measuring here. So as you can see, I usually get a little bit better result when I do this. And that's just based on this experience, and that's the way I like to do it. So this is a measured move, all right? This is how it's being taught, all right? As you can see, it coincides very nicely with a big support zone. So that is measured, all right? Well, we already have found that not taking into consideration the market structure and the volatility that we get, sometimes that measured move can be not that accurate, all right? So if we are very bullish, but we have maybe fundamental that draws back down, all right, maybe we go find the dynamic reactor, and because that fundamental was there, we could be bouncing on dynamic reactor despite the measured move was from here to here, all right? So this was the measured move all the way down here, and we'll be seeing that huge difference, all right, between the measured move and what actually happened if you start considering volume, price action, momentum, so on and so forth, all right? That's why we have integrated a mathematical intelligent equation that takes account a little bit more than just the measured move and do some math on it, all right? That is the smart targets. So by that, we can predict early taking profits on those smart targets, and then also have up to 3 targets as we keep moving forward. That also helps you out to start organizing your way around this indicator, this taking profits, all right? So did that answer your question? Let me know, Chuck. And by the way, I do advise you to take a look at that Market Dynamics Pro that Gimpose posted, because that's where it's explained there. But yeah, perfect. All right, so Apple. Dear Apple. All right, I used to love Apple, not anymore, but that is just for products. As far as actions and company growth, I still love it. It's making money. So look at our first smart target right here, all right? So that is what I could be taking the first 50% out, and it's not that you should be taking 50% out. It is that you could, I will, all right? You could be maybe considering taking a little bit more or a little bit less. That's entirely up to you. Shampoo, aka head and shoulders. Yes. Let's see what El Toro Loco is looking at. Yeah, that shampoo thing, love it. Yeah. All right. I would say that it's a little bit of a stretch, but I do see it because it does has everything there, and in fact, it does have the cricket zone there, or the cricket base. So if I start looking at, look at that head, all right, shoulder, head, and shoulder, we now could be drawing that possible neckline in here, all right? And as you can see, we are right now breaking that neckline. What could we be expecting? Well then, if we bounce up in here, we could be going for the retest, all right? And then if we do that little dead cat bounce and breakthrough, well then we're gonna go look for that dynamic reactor. If, by the contrary, we flip up, which, by the way, I don't think we're gonna be flipping up, all right? But that is just my take. If we flip up in here, and then we close inside the triangle or inside the neckline here, we most probably gonna be visiting the top of the triangle, all right? So also, let me remove this and show you that we were expecting since yesterday, that little push to the upside and then going back down. So that was a measured move that we were expecting yesterday. One way you were looking at this one, didn't you? Weren't you? Let me see. Let me also know if you enter in that short. Yes, sir. Perfect, perfect. All right. Let's move into the next one. Then we have the very first smart target, so that's where we could be bouncing. And then and this is what I am expecting a little bit more, if we break through the zero line, and it's time for me to start cleaning stuff up in here. All right, if we break through, why? Because I'm not seeing signals like when, let's see, when you start like rounding up, that's when you start saying, all right, what could be having that flip of the ribbon. All right, so far I could be having a sharp change of direction, but I have a big wick in here. Let's take a look at other indicator in here. Let's take a look at, for example, our trend fusion indicator, or even yet, better yet, our MVP oscillator, right? Let's see what the MVP oscillator is telling us. All right, so we are above that 50% line, of that zero line, all right? We are above that zero line. Yes, we are kind of like changing of the trend like we did in here, all right? You see how is that happening from here to here? So it's happening from there to none, or I mean unknown. All right, so let me add that horizontal line right at zero, or as close as I can get it to zero. Let's lock it, and also let me go to coordinates and do zero there. All right, so okay, and we have that zero. So yeah, how far could we be going? I would say it's until we get close to that zero line. All right, so we'll be gonna be seeing those little more candles going, let's see, smaller like that when we start reversing. A nice one way. Yes, nice, very nice. All right, so far still bearish. We should be on that trade. Let me know if you enter. I'm gonna be updating this trade on Twitter just so you guys know. Also, if you want to share your US brokers, I mean, feel free to do so. I cannot give advice on brokers because we are not working with no brokers, and also that is entirely up to you. But again, not as a financial advice, but if you're feeling like sharing where you are taking your brokers, just let me know, just so we can have kind of like an overall feeling on what is the community using. Having problems with audio today, but it's my phone, not you. Thank you for that, Digital. Guys, if you also are experiencing trouble with audio, let me know, because yesterday my internet was very crappy. It is supposed to be doing better today, and I do feel it better, but I also want your feedback. 5 and 5, thank you for that, brother. Hey, OC, always was curious, why do you say you're more profitable on the 4 hour? I earn more money there. Let me explain. When I started from very low time frames, but what I felt the most fun was the 15 minutes, all right? So I start taking notes every single time I see a trade, all right? And I take that trade, all right? Then is that trade, how profitable is that trade, or if it took me out with or without profits, all right? So just in raw numbers, I did not only found a better equilibrium, but also more profitable. So I was hitting more trades, not per time, of course, but more successful trades in road with better outcome percentage and also better money percentage. Does that make sense? When I start moving from the 50 minutes to the 4 hour. So just by looking at my own charts, that's what I do. So despite I like the 15 minutes because it moves quickly. And I mean, you already know that I'm a little bit of a emotional trader, right? So that just gets my dopamine running on my brain, right? But also also money does that, right? So what would I rather do? Earn less money and have more fun, or maybe just wait tiny bit more for that fun but have more money, right? My dopamine is telling me go to the 15 minutes, right? My wallet, it's telling me, and the end of the month is telling me, hey buddy, you can do better in the 4 hours. So better just wait and hold it and do it in the 4 hour. So does that make sense, Thomas? Let me know. Yes, and that is going to be in most of like human traders. Yeah, on most of the human traders, we are always going to have that debate. whether if it's profitability, fun, food, FOMO, like you need to get that balance on where you function the best. All right. Sometimes, and this is something interesting that happens. Maybe you have a win rate. All right, let's take this piece by piece because could be getting confusing. We could be having a very low win rate, all right, like a 20% win rate, but an overall increase or growth of our wallet of over 100 or 200%, all right? Would you say that that is logical or not? I'm very curious. Sure, you feel perfect. You feel wins were higher. Exactly. Yes. But sometimes, especially for new members, they're kind of like, wait, but you're losing so much times, right? But yeah, you're losing too many times, but your win rate, I mean, when you win, you're basically overtaking the past 5, 10 trades, right? Keep your time logged for entry and exit. Very nice there. Yes, SMG. Extra kudos to you, brother. Brother, have found that I'm more profitable in the short term frame, not in the 1 to 6 hour hold. Perfect, MSG. Perfect. I mean, guys, just like MSG is mentioning, you should be doing what works for you, right? Not what works for OC, not what works for One Way, not what works for the Toro Loco, not what works for Rigi. You should be doing what it works for you because remember, we are all different, right? And we need to embrace that difference. And not only embrace it, work with it, not against it. But yeah, guys, where the darn are the Bravo indicators? I was aware all the time. All right, I'm gonna be opening a ticket for you, Thomas, and giving you the heads up on the Bravo. So far, the Bravo indicators are get through the Bravo, Johnny Bravos or J Bravo link. But let me open up a ticket for you and explain a little bit more on that. But don't worry. All right, so let's move forward, guys. We should be on a short anytime. My pleasure, Thomas. So we should be on a short, or I am into a short on Apple, guys. Not financial advice. We're going for that smart target. Very nice. This is exactly also, let me see if I can, yeah, here it goes. So this is a fair value gap. Remember that fair value gap? Remember that we were looking at this section for a possible entry, not because of the fair value gap, to be honest, but because we have another support right down there. So this is the zone that I'm looking for my TP number 1. All right. So good to go on Apple, guys. Let me know. So I'm gonna be adding one alert here because I don't have it here, and I need to take some profits there. Oh, good, perfect. Let's move. When's the next one, guys? So we can move forward. Yeah, exactly one way. Yeah, guys, and I've learned that the hard way. And you've been with me while I learned that the alert that I need to set alert thing. All right. Yeah, so do I, brother. Me too. All right, guys, what is the next asset? What is the next asset? Throw it to me so we can take a look at that. Let me see if I can find it. In the meantime, if you have it on hand, please type it so we can take a look at that one. Perfect. SHDW. SHDW. And render, aren't we? HDW. Yeah, render. We'll take a look at it. Render. SHDW. We're talking about this on CoinEx? Or you want to see the Uniswap one? Uni, perfect. Which top or bottom? But go and see top or bottom. Bottom, perfect. All right. I feel that we're not gonna have. Oh yeah, we do. Right, perfect. All right. So this is one of those low cap coins. All right. That's have been said that is that I need to reconfigure maybe my trade mode because I'm having a little bit of a fault signal here, a little bit of interference. All right, it's not that bad. Actually, it's not bad at all, but that is because we have too few information here. So let's go over to maybe 1 hour. 1 hour feels now still too short. Let's go to the 15 minutes. All right, so let's go to 15 minutes. We are still having that same interference. We should be bearish all the way from here. All right, so that's fine. At this point, I will be looking at my MVP oscillator. Remember these bars? Do you remember what am I gonna be doing when I start seeing bright white bars there? So I'm not sure if I'm gonna be grabbing any. This is Ethereum, right? This is a Rabbit Ethereum. Look like it's accumulation. Yes, at this point, because seems like we already have found a bottom, and I mean, look at that. It's holy Well, it could be much worse, right? I mean, so at this point, I'm not feeling. I would not be feeling comfortable of entering here because yes, I'm in a range. But even because I'm in a range, I could be looking at. I'm in the center of that range, right? Let's take this one, like for example, right here. And as you can see, I'm not either at the top or at the bottom. I'm kind of like right there in the middle, right? Very close to the middle. So I'll be trying to take some decisions whether I get here, or as I break the range, right? So that's what I'm gonna be looking for. Let's take a look at what does my rest of the oscillators telling me. Let's do prime oscillator here. So as I don't, I mean, I could be trying because I'm not going to be entering on this Uniswap smart contract or wrap. I'm not going to be entering at this. But if I would, I'll try to get as low as I can, all right? This is not for me. This wouldn't be that much of a difference. So if I'm in for accumulation, whatever you do down here, that could be a good spot, not financial advice, all right? If you're willing to wait and also enter for that risk movement because we don't have a confirmation. Yes, we're breaking through, but so far we already have also broken through, but we get very far away from that dynamic reactor. Yes, we're very closer, but let's just measure that previous movement from here to here, all right? Would we'll be able to break through? I don't know. Look at that. We could be getting close to it, but so far as breaking it, I still don't know because I don't see any movement on Ethereum at this point. We have Ruffle, but I'm risk on accumulation. All right, well then that will be on your decision making risk. All right, so this is what I'm seeing at this point. Consolidation. Look at that. Yeah, consolidation score 9. We should be breaking it in like very soon. All right, so be careful of that. So far, it seems like we could be breaking it to the upside, not to the downside. Why? Because we are making that push above the zero line here at the center. So it seems like we're having that, and also we are above the zero line here on the oscillator. So that could be a break to the upside. Still waiting. Remember, the ranges are one of those things that I don't take for granted, and I always trade them as range, as unknown areas. All right, so that is what I got for you there, brother. Gotta be careful liquidity to get out. Yes, absolutely. Danger, danger. Yes, Will Robinson. Let's see render. All right, let's go to render RNDR, right? Or is it render or I always call it render at one, which yeah, all right, perfect. Do we had a previous one RNDR? Yes, this one. I don't know why it's not marked. Let's mark it because I like it. Reindeer. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I always confuse it with the previous one that was render, right? So let's take a look at what we got here. We have a falling wedge in here. All right, going for that bottom. We had a double ticks in there as we also had a bullish diversion. So nice point for entry. Remember, we do not enter on this flags. Where do we enter on those flags, guys? At what? At the retest. Where are we getting to, guys? At a retest, right? All right, we need to be careful because we either retest here or retest here. So what am I going to be looking at? It's going to be the breakout of that even. At this point, I'm not bullish. Look at my prime oscillator, all right? I'm bearish on color. I'm below dynamic reactor, and I'm also below the zero line. But there is something that could be happening here. Let me show you. All right, let me clear this up because we do have another analysis. Oh, this is the 50 minutes. All right, my bad. Therefore, 50 minutes. All right, looking that we could be going for that retrace somewhere around there. Let's go to the 4 hour. All right, 4 hour, still ranging. We are ranging here, all right? With a little fake out here. Oh, yeah, we were looking at that range somewhere around here. Perfect. All right, looking for that movement. So it seems like we are ranging. Perfect. And we are above the zero line, but we could be breaking it. If we break it, since we're bullish, I'll be looking for a fake out, right? Why? Because I'm very bullish so far. And my consolidation score is increasing, which means I could be going the end or going to mostly the end of that ranging zone. Remember 7, 8, 9, it's be careful because we could be ending that range, right? So if I'm 6, I might be able to maybe have one more cycle in here. That cycle could go to the bottom here and maybe go for that below the center of that range and maybe breaking through, or even let me remove that one, or even going above retest, and off we go. All right, so we are still on a range. We need to look head and shoulders. You see a head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders. Let's clear this up. It's time to clear this up. All right, let's also turn off the channels in here. All right, I do like it to wrap. Let's click OK, and let's see here. You are seeing an inverse head and shoulder. Let me see. I do see it here. All right, but the neckline was rejected. The neckline was rejected. Is that the one? Yeah, Dynamic Pro is a monster. Yes. So far we already have gone through that, but that is a very cool take. Why? Because remember, we are always evolving on the patterns, all right? A pattern is only a pattern once it breaks out. But look at that. Do you see this? So let's add an alert in here. Why? Because what else do I have there for confluence, guys? You see that, all right? So make or break as we break or bounce from that zero line, all right? Be careful. I do believe that we could be going for a breakout, maybe a retest, and then let's see what happens here, all right? Still not done yet. Why? Because I have that fair value gap there, and also I see that we could be breaking through, but it will be defined on the flip of the ribbon, all right? So if you are feeling extra risky today, and again, this is not financial advice, I could be entering for a little trading here and aiming here if I break through, or even expanding it all the way here. But be careful, because if I break through, I'll be looking for a closing this trade, head switching, and maybe defining what's going to be going in here, all right? This is not such a risky trade if you take into consideration that the next big resistance support, it's there. So just compensate on your stop loss, all right? And then as you move up or down, you could be adjusting on a trade. Again, not financial advice, and this is not going to be the strategy I'm going to be taking. The strategy I'm going to be taking there is going to be waiting for confirmation on my oscillator. All right, guys, any questions about that? Just flip of the rear on the zero line. Well then, Thomas, that is entirely up to you. I gave you an alternative possibility there, right? Just stay safe, buddy. Whatever you do, you stay safe. Also, remember that we have the 50-50 entry, Thomas, and we developed that strategy almost at the same time when you joined. Remember that if you're not sure, you could be, let's do a little recap. What is my one full entry for me, guys? What percentage am I always use for one whole entry? Perfect, 3%, exactly, 1 to 2, 1 to 3. Measure pain, yes, but I always call it 3 because what I'm gonna be explaining, but you are correct. Yes, so let's call it 3, all right? If I'm not sure if I should be entering here, or maybe this is too risky, I'm gonna be dividing this 3% in 2, which is gonna take me to what? What is 3 divided by 2? Perfect, 1.5, exactly. Major pain, this is what major pain is talking about, all right? So he's been here also for a while, and I believe he dominates this strategy. So 1.5% right now, and 1.5% to my next big support. So major pain, was that the reason you were telling 1 to 3%? Let me know. Perfect. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Exactly, little fish, half a position. So that way, your stop loss could be even going farther down, right? You could even be adding that stop loss there, because when you enter with your other 50% here, your entry point was gonna be all the way down here. And when you bounce from the dynamic reactor, you could even close 50% out, move your stop loss to entry, and let's see then what happens, right? Exactly, low leverage and low risk trades. Perfect, 50-50 average down, exactly, yes. And kind of forget about it. Don't worry, brother, that's why we are a great community. We help each other. Yep, I actually am thinking of my holdback. Oh, I see it. All right, I mean, not financial advice, all right? Not financial advice. But if you're looking at weekly, guys, we are still within a good zone of accumulating, all right, coins. I mean, I know this one is a little bit extended, and we could very much go all the way down here. But, and look at that, we are flipping. Oh my God, I did not saw coming on render. Let's take a look at daily. All right. All right. Daily not looking that bad. All right. Why? Because it seems like we could be doing I mean the bottom of that channel. All right. Still weekly kind of like a little bit worrying. All right. So if we break to the channel, or if we start going and breaking through that fair value gap, that's when I'm going to be looking for a break to that zero line. And that will be very bad news for render. All right. So again, looking at daily, let me ask you a question, guys. And this is what I believe in this. Exactly, this is why it's not a financial advice. All right. Let me give you a take in this. I do believe that Bitcoin is going to be breaking some things this cycle. All right. Again, just speculation so far. All right, I do have my thesis, but it just extended so far into the future that I cannot call it a calculated movement so far. All right, still a thesis. All right, where do you see your coin? Like for example, do you like RNDR? Where do you see it? And please look at the worst case scenario. All right, the worst case scenario. Do you see it jumping up, going down, pushing up, pushing down? 10x minimum. All right, plus. Perfect. So if you're considering that it's going to be a 10x minimum, do you believe that this is a good opportunity to enter? If your answer is yes, again, that needs to be your answer, not mine. All right. If your answer is yes, remember that you can always ladder in. All right. So from the 100% that you want to jump in, and this is the way I do stuff, I'm only going to be trying to jump it with a 90%. That extra 10% is just in case everything goes wrong or I have a black swan scenario. All right? So from that 100%, I only going to be pushing 90%. All right? Therefore, I could be dividing how many entries do I see on daily? Well, then I see possible entry number 1. Let's mark them. All right? Number 1, look at that entry, maybe number 2, and possible entry number 3 somewhere there. All right, and dry powder, exactly. Piper's dry powder, exactly. So if that is the case, I have 90%. All right, 90% divided by 1, 2, and 3. Guys, can you give me what is 90 divided by 3? It's pretty easy. Perfect. 30. All right, 30. Yeah. 33 usually goes for 100, right? That gives you a 99. Yeah, don't worry. I also, guys, remember we were trying to do math and we were doing that. I mean, I'm always going to laugh at myself that session. Remember we were trying to do the same kind of calculation and I was also getting on that loophole. I was doing some crazy, stupid things like in my head. Yeah, so don't worry. I've been there. So yeah, it was hilarious. No, that's fine. I mean, again, guys, we're humans. We are imperfect. We are beautifully imperfect. All right. So let's embrace that. Let's just laugh out of ourselves and then move forward, because I believe that is something that humanity has been losing, the ability to laugh from you and also laugh to a certain degree to somebody else, right? But yeah, math isn't always math. Oh, I love it. All right, so 30%, right? So I could be entering maybe with a 30%, or you can be doing maybe, you know what, 10%, 20, right, and 30. So that will give you 30 plus 20, 50, right? And then 50 plus 10, or maybe other 20, all right? I don't know, 70, 6, 7, 8, 80%, all right? So that way you could be having another extra 20. So the farther you go, the greater your investment, all right? So you look at what it works the best for you, all right? Maybe since we are too high, we could be entering again with a 10%, all right? Or a 20%, maybe on your next one, 20, 25, or 30, all right? And then the next one, 40%, right? And then you also got that last 10% from your 100, all right? Just in case we get very close to that 0.5 lower point, just in case, right? All right, so do you see that? Let me know. Let me start clearing up that spaghetti. Here we go, perfect. Let's see, we look at lot on the 4 hour, but I love once in a while zooming out a bit. Yes, let's do it. Perfect. How far away would you like to zoom out? Daily, weekly? What would you like to do? Perfect. Done deal. I usually, remember that previously we always start with daily, right? And that's why I have weekly 4 days and daily, and then 12 4 and all of this, right? Because the way that I personally do it, I always start on daily. But I start having some feedback that we were too far away and we wanted to go more towards the 15 to 4 hour. That's why I started, just because we had limited time. That's why I started pushing it that way. But if the sentiment has changed, I mean, I more than gladly I'm gonna go looking at weekly, daily, 4 days and stuff. 1 hour looks beautiful. Perfect. All right, maybe we can do that weekly, daily, 4 hour, and 1 hour. We could do that quick lookout. Or you know what? Friday. Friday could be the time where we take a look at further lookout. Because remember, Friday we do prepare for weekend, but then we also have Saturday. So Friday, awesome, perfect. Guys, we are running out of time. I did promise that we're gonna be looking at the squeeze of the ribbon. All right, we're not gonna be having time for that. So sorry, but let's move it for tomorrow. I'm gonna get started right away with that. All right, I'm not gonna get started with analysis or nothing like that. We're gonna be jumping on Friday the squeeze on the ribbon. All right, sorry, dynamic reactor, and then we're gonna be moving into the win rates, updating all of the trades that we've been taking throughout this week. And man, those are some good trades that we took. All right, and that will be tomorrow's class. Guys, give me a heads up or a thumbs up if you do agree with that, and so I can write it down, and also make that commitment so I don't drift away from tomorrow's. Perfect. All right, guys, perfect. Love it. Loved this class today, guys. I mean, it's been a very nice class. Let's go here. Let's drink a little sip. By the way, shout out to Chicago people. Love it. I have a aunt on Chicago. So cheers. Just finishing up that beautiful coffee. And guys, as always, thank you so much for participating on today's class, in every other class. Guys, you know that you are the most important part of Chart Prime, and from the classes. We want to see your success stories. We want to always provide you with value in the classes, in the indicators, in the strategies, in everyday content. Because remember that with any other good skill, right, it's built through time, and we are here. We want to give you that support, guys, right? I always wanted someone to, where I could maybe share thoughts. And by the way, on a personal way, I have found that with you guys as a great community. I mean, what else could I be asking for, right? And I want to give back to the community and to you guys to be that person that is going to be for you on taking a look at analysis, different ways, maybe thinking outside the box, maybe giving you that little push into that outside that comfort zone. And remember that always it's your crypto, your keys, your decision, your broker. So just be responsible, be careful, use a stop loss, guys. And as always, see you guys tomorrow.